Oh, it's Micro Machines Monday. We're going to be taking a look at the Naboo Temple Ruins set from Episode 1. Another 20-year-old Star Wars toy that we're just going to pop the tape and open up. Let's get into it.
This is so wizard.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and I'm back with more Star Wars Micro Machines. We're almost done. I'm down to 4 or 5 sets. I've got other stuff, like figures, I could review. I don't know if it's worth a video. Let me know if you think doing videos on that stuff's worth its own video. But today, we're going to be taking a look at the Naboo Temple Ruins. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the outside of this beautiful box. Okay, here it is, Episode 1. Look at that Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. Looking good. This is fancy. Look at those, like, flying creatures. Flying creatures swooping in. That looks like a lot. Is that a mark on the... Oh, that is a mark. I was like, is that part of the box? That is a mark on the box. Includes Gungan Guard, Boss Nass, and Gyan Speeder. I'm going to be honest, I think this is kind of a boring set. I've been putting this one off forever. Years, literally. Naboo Temple Ruins, Gungan's secret meeting place on planet Naboo. It looks like it's got some cool features. What does it say on the side here? Boss Nass rises on an elevating platform. Okay, flying pickle creatures. Moving Gyan Speeder. That actually sounds kind of cool. Same thing, features Queen Transformation Panel. That's that right there. Tree Trunk Ambush Flips figure. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Includes authentic Star Wars vehicle, 2 figures, and a playset. Connector. Alright, Naboo. Well, let's read the blurb. Episode 1. Trade Federation's dreadly droid armies have been overrun. Naboo sending the Gungans fleeing to a secret retreat deep in the swamp. Here, an alliance is formed when Queen Amidala seeks Boss Nass's help in turning back the Trade Federation's invasion forces. Recreate exciting adventures from Star Wars Episode 1 with Naboo Temple Ruins. Now, what else we got back here? We've actually reviewed all of these so far. Every single one, like, of these playsets, other than this one, Naboo, which is weird. I hate when they do that. When they put this set on the back of the box. Why would this be on the back of the box if we're already there? We're doing this one now. Show me something new. All right. But, like, seriously, all of these we review. Now, I haven't done these little, again, this is what I was talking about, the figure collections. I've not done reviews on those, the collections. I am going to open up the Gungans and populate this with Gungans just because that one's really hard to find, battle droids, but I have them all, but not in sealed packaging. Either way, there's a barcode for those of you who like that kind of stuff. Is it approved by anything? No. No, it's not. Each sold separately. Blibbity blib. What's on this side here? Anything good? Where's the year? I know the year's 1998 is when, look at that, 1998 is when this was manufactured. Probably didn't hit stores till 99. And I have a feeling that a lot of people had this one because it was probably the one that was like left on store shelves forever because it wasn't super popular. All right, now that we've taken a look at the outside of the box, let's pop this thing open again. It's always a gamble as to which side. Actually, look, the paint there, not paint, the tape is already kind of coming off on this. What's old? 20-year-old tape. I mean, if it was manufactured in 98, technically, probably sat on a boat or something or in a warehouse until release in May of 99. This is some old, very old tape. That came off pretty cleanly. Can I do it again? Oh, shoot. Okay. Was this not even sealed? I've never, like, this has seriously been sitting in my garage or in my office throughout a couple different moves for years now. I bought this probably 4 or 5 years ago. Generally, these, you can get this specific set, you can, I want to say about 20 bucks. Prices have gone up a little bit, just everything in the world has gone up a little bit. So the price that I paid when I got it was probably about 17 maybe, is what I paid for this, which is roughly around, when these retailed, they were like $13.95, 14 bucks. So I paid a little bit more when I bought this in like 2014 or 2015 or 16, whenever I bought it. It might have been sooner. All right. We have our set. We have, these are stickers. No, good. Thank you. I don't want stickers, but there's some paper here. Can you guys see how to assemble it? Oh, look, it does show that, oh, sorry, this side. It does show that it connects. It looks like very minimal or very simple. Very, very simple assembly. It comes with another one of these checklists that we'll look at briefly. We looked at it in the last Micro Machines episode that I did, and it was very simple, but it was very cool looking. All right, let's take all of this stuff out. bunch of old tape. Again, I'm gonna take that old tape, little ASMR tape for you. Oh, there are some ties. There's some zip ties going on. Not zip ties, but twist ties back here. Can I get these out without ruining it too much? I like to keep this stuff intact. I don't plan on reselling them. I like to keep them in my collection, and just because I think they're the best Star Wars toys ever made. Honestly, like Star Wars Micro Machines, I think are cooler than Vintage Collection action figure. I think they're cooler than Black Series. I think they're cooler than Hot Toys or whatever. Like, I personally have a great love for Star Wars Micro Machines, which is why I've used this channel to kind of get the word out and kind of tell people who may not have collected these. Now, a lot of people will watch the videos and they'll be like, oh yeah, I had this when I was a kid, and I had this growing up, whatever. I did not have this one specifically as a kid. In fact, any of the Episode 1, I did not have at all when I was a kid. I was out of the game by then. I think when Episode 1 came out, I was like, I think I was in high school, and I was kind of, I wouldn't say I was over it. I was still into Star Wars, but I was also like just getting to high school and was like getting to the point where I was like, I don't know. I wasn't into toys as much as I was other things at that point in time. And then came full circle once I was old and had kids. I was like, no, let me get back into this stuff because I love it. And I've always loved it. All right, this is a weird bag. Is that tape? That is tape. Okay, cool. Fold you, put you to the side. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Ew, I like that they put stuff in cardboard so it wouldn't get bent and wouldn't get weird. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so look, all the little figures, at least the ones that could get bent and weird, are on a little cardboard backing. Even the ship was on a cardboard. That's kind of, I like how they package that as my little connector. I've never seen this in person. I've never once seen this actual set in person. Is there a way to, oh, there's a wheel. That's kind of cool. I'm going to put it, wait a minute. I'm balanced. Very, it did it on its own. It knocked him over. You guys saw it. That made this video official, even though it was spinning backwards. Because notice that the orientation that I've got them at, it should have been spinning the other way. So I'm just going to spin it and see what happens. Will it knock him over? Will it knock him over on its own? They did it. It did it. It knocked him over on its own. All right, let's take a look at some of these features. I actually, already, this set is a bit cooler than I thought it was. Not gonna lie, it's actually a bit cooler than I thought it was. So here's the little Boss Nass thing. He hangs out in the corner. He's just kind of chilling in his little area back here, hiding out. And then when you want to like announce him, you bring him up. Oh, Misa like it. Misa like it. And let's get just a view of that from the other side here. There it is. Just, it'd be weird going upstairs. There's a giant hole. Oh, what? No, there's not. It's Boss Nass. That's cool. And then it locks in place so it doesn't always fall down. Again, you can see this thing. You can just like, you can spin it as fast as you want. That's going ridiculously fast. That is ridiculously fast. And yeah, it would hit me. It would hit me. I like the sculpt on this thing. Look at those, like, the details on there are cool. There's a little green on the forehead right there in the middle. This is a neat set. This is actually a very neat set. And how does this work? So this usually hangs out in the back, right? This hangs out in the back. And you would, what do? You just kind of push it forward. Oh, there's a little, the wheel is way back in there. See that? That's the wheel right there. So it's kind of hard to do initially. So if you wanted to reveal the speeder, it does not want to stay on very well. But you'd push it forward, and then you'd rotate this wheel. And so the wheel is what does it. All right, let's try and get a view of that from this side. See if maybe I can make it disappear a little bit underneath all the foliage. So you push it out with your finger first. Comes out, reveals, and then it kind of floats forward to there. That's it. That's kind of a weak feature, but this set is unique because of these little like jungly brush that hangs down that is cloth. It's like a almost like vinyl, but not. Maybe it is a vinyl. It might be like a plastic like vinyl. That's kind of cool. Okay, so then there's this other thing though. What is this? What is this one about? This little stumpy thing. It said to do it to Boss Nass, but since this guy likes to get thrown around anyways, I'm gonna do it to him. All right, Gungan. Oh, okay. So that's literally what it does. Because you put a figure on there and it goes down. Look out, ready to attack. And then he gets flipped. The most official video ever. So many things getting knocked over. But those aren't by accident. That's on purpose. All right, next up, let's take a look at Amidala. Now that's her as queen, right? And this would be her as just like a guard where they don't know she's the queen. So it's like a quick costume change. Whoop, there you go, queen. Into just Padme, handmaiden type deal. All right, now let's look at some of the other stuff here. Swamp. Notice that there's grass. And then it gets to like green, swampy stuff. That's cool. Like, this is actually a really cool set. Way better detailed than I thought it was. And honestly, a little more fun than I thought it would be. Some of these features are really cool. I always kind of thought this one would be lame. Like, just honestly, I did. I really did. So I'm going to put another figure up there. I am just going to have that going. And eventually he is going to get hit. Yep, he got hit and knocked over. You get just some of these details in the back are really cool. You guys can see details of the little flyer there. The Pekka Pekka. And notice this does teeter and totter. So I can go like at an angle and see what happens. And yeah, that's cool. Or you can also go just super slow with it. And they kind of, look at that. It's kind of like bouncing up and down. It's going like teeter totter. It's way up there. Let's kind of do it a little faster. And then just see how that looks from this angle. Like a really, really cool looking set. I'm pretty pleased with this thing. Okay, now it wouldn't be right to have the Naboo area, Gungan swamps, and not populate it fully with Gungans. So I have this set. This is the Gungans. It's collection 5, I believe. Yeah, collection V5. And this is one that's kind of beat up and busted. I have another one that's not, which you'll probably see in the thumbnail. But I figured, why not open up this busted one and just put a bunch of Gungans in there for the heck of it. Let's see what this playset looks like when you really play with it, right? Okay, now I did want to compare the figure that it comes with, this one right here that I'm wiggling, compared to the other figures in this set. It is a unique sculpt on this Gungan that it came with. These are 3 of the same thing. 2 and 3 of the same guy. 2 of this same guy. And then the one that's throwing the little ball, 2 of those. Oh, 3 of those. I'm sorry, 3 of those. One was out of frame. So, yeah, that's what the collection comes with. Kind of a neat little thing, but this one is a specific Gungan that is not the same sculpt as the others. And so when I open up that MTT Battlefield, this set will go perfect with all of that. But for now, let's kind of open this up. Let's populate the Gungan outpost, whatever. I guess he wouldn't be standing in the swamp, would he? I mean, he could be. He's Gungan. He does what he wants. He did. We'll put him on the little platform there. We'll get some more of these Gungans and populate it. Okay, so here it is, my fully populated with a bunch of Gungans playset, the Naboo Ruins playset. The little guy standing on top. Now notice all these Gungans do have holes in the middle, so I could put them on the same pegs that the other ones are on. There's Boss Nass. There's just Gungans everywhere. One thing I didn't mention was this little passage. There's underneath this tree stump. It's totally like a little extra... Oops, I knocked him over. That was not on purpose. It's a little extra area back here, but you can put figures back there. It's kind of neat. I like it. I like when they do stuff like that. And then there's this whole back area that you could use to play if you really wanted to. You know, you could have all the Gungans hanging out back here, plotting and planning to surprise Amidala when she wants to come out and negotiate. But yeah, this is a neat... Oh, and it knocked him over. It knocked him over real quick. What a neat set. It's actually really cool. All right, guys, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of this set? I used to think it was kind of lame, but now I would actually rate it. I'd give it like 3.5 out of 5 Kitsters. I wouldn't say it's like a 5 Kitster set, but it's actually way cooler. Originally, I thought it might have been a 2. Look how many figures. I'm just knocking. Oh my god. Okay, the most official Micro Machines video ever. Stop. Put it down. Put it down. But I even had one that fell on my leg. I like this stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Next time, I think I'm going to be doing either the MTT tank with the battlefield, Darth Maul generator, or I think it's down to those 2. The MTT tank or the Darth Maul generator. Because last I'm going to do Theed Palace Assault and Dogfight, Galactic Dogfight. Guys, we're almost done with the Star Wars Micro Machines playset reviews. Again, if you guys like seeing those little smaller packages and you want to see that, I've got almost all of them. There's a couple I don't have because they're stupid expensive and they're only like in Europe. But if you want to see reviews on those, let me know. If you're liking this kind of stuff, please let me know. The more I hear from you guys that say you're excited and love this kind of thing, makes me more excited to do these videos, because honestly, they don't perform well. They don't. I could do a video about lightsabers for Savis. It'll get thousands and thousands. I'll do a video on Micro Machines and it's going to get maybe 2,000 ever. If it does well, maybe 10. But that's about it. So guys, let me know your thoughts down below. More Micro Machines are coming your way. I'm going to try and have them out every Monday for the next couple weeks, and then we'll see what happens. In fact, that should take us into close to the Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff, which is kind of like 2022's version of Star Wars Micro Machines. Micro Galaxy Squadron. Those are all coming the end of July, early August. So get ready. After this drops, we're going to get right into that. So, till next time, you know the deal. Don't be a moof milker. Be the spark.